let's go to Netflix because actually that could be a sooner correction ending. So even a step ahead of Nvidia. And we are now in my green target zone. I told you guys this looked like an expanded B wave pattern. So far, it looks to be that playing out. If this was the C wave and this was an expanded, or if this was the AA wave, then we got a B wave here, um, which did retrace to the 61.8. So it makes it kind of in play. I would expect have even as strong as this was, I would have expected a stronger move and not in these proportions. The only way that I could see this happening is if we get a three-wave move um, off this low to set up a really crazy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about the only way I can see that happening. Um, but those proportions are pretty. They're not aligned. They're more They're more proportional to this green count with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave C. It doesn't look proportional for a, a C wave move in 5 waves, and this is only just wave one. I mean, without kind of guessing here, let's say if it bottomed right about here and it did do a deep move there. Um, Yeah, I mean, the third wave would target almost the bottom of and it's not unlikely, especially, um, the fifth wave would target down here at 64. It's still not out of the running. Um, what I want to see is what would happen here. Something like this. I mean, that 100% extension, where's this guy? How many things overlap in here? Let's do orange. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess I already had that. 100% extension is down here at 60, so the 78.6 would be the first target would be right here. Yeah, that's why I can't take this yellow count off the chart just yet. Um, but that is what would have to play out is something beyond my target zone. Not impossible, but it's already then below the 38.2 retrace of the larger wave three from back here. And then beyond the 100% extension of 1, 2 from the larger rally off the lows down down here. So it's still there. It still could happen, but it's not really what I'm, you know, looking at to happen. That's why green is green, and this count I'm talking about is yellow. It's less likely. It's my alternative count. So still going to stick with this. I'm looking then for 5 waves up off this low. So far, I don't have 5 waves up. I have 3 up with the potential for 5. I would need to see a move then next immediately to 90. That would be a 1, 2, 3. So like this. I would need to see that in order to get 5 waves up. Um, So far, not. So far, only 3 up. So there is the potential we do even in my green count for wave 5 of C of 2, still get a lower low. So we're still in the green target zone. So I mean, we could still go down to 83 and totally fine as far as that, and then see if we get 5 waves up off of that. But we are getting the MACD divergence here now. So something is about to move higher. It's a question of is it yellow or is it green heading up for its first 5 up, which would then be, um, wave one of wave one. So that would be like this. And then, so let's build out the rally. Obviously, I don't have targets because we don't have the rest of the stuff in there. We have something like this. And roughly speaking, say we bottom there, we get a move here, we get a pull back here. Yeah, we're right about in that zone. This would be the larger third wave there. I have to fix these degrees because they're off by one. Um, that would be, yes, that would be the third wave of this. So the larger move, well, we'll have to see. I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit because some of these don't quite line up. No, I guess they do. So this would be the third wave, and then we have the fourth wave. Yeah, this would be a little high. It would have to make kind of a larger extension, I would think, something like this. Um, so this is what I would be looking at. So this is the 1, 2. This is 3, 4, 5 for all of the fifth waves. Target would be about 154. Um, something like this. That would complete the fifth wave. Hopefully, I didn't confuse you too much, but it's because I don't have anything played out yet. I literally don't even have five up. So I'm gonna kind of keep them off the chart. I'll keep the placeholders there. That's kind of where I'm estimating that this will be wave one, two, three, four, five for wave one. That kind of gets us, you know, in uh, in 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 the region, in the target area. Um, I wouldn't trade it yet. I don't have any of the degrees. We only have three up so far, so keep that in mind. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but Netflix does look like a good candidate for bottoming and potentially really decent double and a half maybe. If we go from about 88 to 154, I mean those targets line up pretty well there. So 154 would be my target ultimately. Um, so we're talking just under a double. Not bad.